Very well.
Mabari War Harness, and I missed what the rest of it was. More demons. By the route. Scrap of paper. Chest, but we have to come back with Liliana for that. Excuse me, Win. Put me off there, mate. Soldier's corpse.
It has begun.
Vase or Vals. Another thing for Liliana there.
As you say.
Helen in there, look. Half potis, small rattle range shield. Another chest for Liliana. Jesus, what's with all the chests for Liliana? Let me open some. And then we got Cullen here.
Hey, he's still up.
This trick again? I know what you are. It won't work. I will stay strong.
Templar, and it seems he is a prisoner. What won't work? What's going on? Who are you?
The boy is exhausted. And this cage, I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Ugh, enough visions. If anything in you is human, kill me now and stop this game. You broke the others, but I will stay strong for my sake. For theirs. Filthy blood mages getting in my head. I will not break. I'd rather die.
Where are the other survivors? You're not going to die, not if I can help it. Don't be foolish, I'm not some kind of illusion. Snap out of it, I've no reason for these games. Calm down.
Silence! I'll not listen to anything you say. Now be gone! Still here. But that's always worked before. I close my eyes, but you are still here when I open them.
Tell me where the mages are, I'm real and I'm here to help. Pretty dense, aren't you?
Don't blame me for being cautious. The voices, the images, so real. Did Gregor send you? How? How did you get here?
Fought our way here, mate. Just tell me where the surviving mages are. Gregor sent me in a sense, defeat everything in my way. Now it's Aldred's turn. I'm a Grey Warden, I'm trying to help save the tower.
Good. Kill Aldred. Kill them all for what they've done. They caged us like animals, looked for ways to break us. I'm the only one left. They turned some into monsters and... there was nothing I could do.
Where are Irving and the other mages? Aldred will pay for what he's done. You must stay strong, we thank.
What others? What are you talking about?
Irving and the other mages who fought Aldred. Where are they?
They are in the harrowing chamber. The sounds coming up from there. Oh, Maker.
We must hurry. They are in grave danger, I am sure of it.
You can't save them! You don't know what they've become.
Can't just kill them all? And you do? I don't understand what you're afraid of.
They've been surrounded by blood mages whose wicked fingers snake into your mind and corrupt your thoughts.
His hatred of mages is so intense. The memory of his friends' deaths is still fresh in his mind.
He suffered pain and anguish like few have had to endure. That and his lust for revenge have confused the issue.
Do not presume to judge me, mage. I am thinking clearly, for perhaps the first time in my life.
What do you propose? I want to save everyone who can possibly be saved. Your outrage says differently. I agree with Wit.
Then you are a fool who does not see the heart of the situation. To ensure this horror is ended, to guarantee that no abominations or blood mages live, you must kill everyone up there.
I'd rather spare Maleficarum than risk harming an innocent. I hate to admit it, but you are probably right. Cannot decide on that before seeing what's going on.
That is your choice to make, but I beg you to consider what I have to say. You cannot tell Maleficarum by sight. Just one could influence the mind of a king, of a grand cleric.
Isn't as bad as you make it out to be. I do not want blood of the innocents on my hands. You're right, it's not worth the risk. I do not fear Maleficarum, they should fear me.
You may be confident in your ability to stand up to them, but what about the rest of us? Will you protect us from them?
Yes. Rest easy, I'll get rid of these pesky mages. Stay safe, it'll be over soon.
No one ever listens. Not until it's far too late. Maker turn his gaze on you. I hope your compassion hasn't doomed us all.
Right there. Let's put on the litany of Andrada, whatever it is called. Oh, it's already there. It's already become a thing. I'm going to put it in 0 because we're going to need to tap it periodically, and you'll see why. Also, I'm going to save it because this is quite a tough fight. And it could be easy if you do it properly, but it's also going to be tough if you mess it up, so...
Do you accept the gift that I offer? Ah, look what we have here. An intruder. I bid you welcome. Care to join in our revels?
He's a weirdo. Think I'll just kill you if that's alright with you. I take it you're Aldred. Stop what you're doing immediately.
Oh, very observant. I'm quite impressed you're still alive. Unfortunately, that must mean you killed my servants. Ah, well, they are probably better off dying in the service of their betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence.
You'll soon follow your servants. You're turning these people into abominations. Sorry, upset I killed your lucky.
We needn't fixate on who killed whom. That doesn't help our relationship.
speak of. You're an abomination. These blood mages and abominations got what they deserved. What are you trying to accomplish by torturing these people?
A mage is but the larval form of something greater. Your chantry vilifies us, calls us abominations, when we have truly reached our full potential. Look at them. The chantry has them convinced. They deny themselves the pleasure of becoming something glorious. Isn't that right? Tell our friend how much happier you are now.
It is a beautiful gift you have given us.
You're mad. There's nothing glorious about what you've become, Uldred.
Uldred? He is gone. I am Uldred, and yet not Uldred. I am more than he was. I could give you this gift to win. You and all the mages. It would be so much easier if you just accepted it. But some people can be so stubborn.
Going to destroy everything you are, everything here, including you. I'm so glad many of them stood up to you. Say what you like, I'm still going to kill you. Of course they are, you're trying to destroy their life.
And what good did that do? I still won. I even have the first enchanter on my side, don't I, Irving?
What have you done to him?
Stop him. He is building an army. He will destroy the Templars, and...
You're a sly little fox, Irving, telling on me like that. And here I thought he was starting to turn.
Never!
That's enough out of you, Irving. He'll serve me eventually. As will you.
No, I won't. I'd rather die. What's that supposed to mean? You're proposing a partnership of some sort? No, I think it is you who should serve me.
Killing you would be a waste. Your raw potential, with the strength of a demon behind it, would be unstoppable. I can do that. I can give you power and a new life.
Let's go too far, you die now. Sorry, I can't let you do that. Doesn't seem very appealing to me.
I don't think your opinion matters. That is what I've decided, and that is what will be done. Fight, if you must. It will just make my victory all the sweeter.
Don't forget the litany. It will thwart Uldred's attempts to control the mages and win this fight for us.
So yeah, as Wynn said there, basically the whole point of this fight is you got a whole... Every now and then Uldred will try to turn these... I don't know if you can see it properly, but there's a mage there. Let's sat down. Another one there, another one there. Right. He will every now and then try and turn these mages into more abominations to call them into the fight to help him. If you use the litany, he can't do that. It blocks his powers and it makes the fight a lot easier, so just keep that in mind. So the mage is here. Like. Every time you see him, like, stop hitting me on the floor. Like that, let's see. He was trying to turn this mage. So every time you see circles come around one of them, you just slap the litany and...
Uldred's trying something! Stop him!
I can't, I'm paralyzed. There we go.
He's doing something to the mages!
No quarter shall be given!
Let us end this.
Let us end this!
We must have victory.
It has begun.
You will learn to fear me! Now we go into battle.
they dead? Thought we saved them, but either that or we just killed them all. Check the top of the tower before we tap on old Irving.
Maker, I'm too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
I've been better, but I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Wynne?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
The Circle owes both of you a debt we will never be able to repay. Come, the Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours.
I would like to look around before we leave. Very well, lead on.
I'll need you to guide me down the stairs. Curse whoever insisted the Circle be housed in a tower.
Irving? Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Aldred is dead.
Aldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Poor
Of
fella.
course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
Yeah, Cullen has been scarred from his experiences. I think in Inquisition, when he makes another reappearance as one of your companions, well, one of your sort of advisors, you can get some lore on sort of how he struggles between this game and Inquisition. Well, there's a Knight Commander, I think, now. You spare even one blood mage may regret it. I believe the order has been restored to Sir.
We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough! I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars.
And what about darkspawn? I require aid. It had to be done. I resolved your duty here, as you said you owe me.
I promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them.
What Templars? What the Templars do?
For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our best to tend to them. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time. Here we are, the tower in disarray, the Circle nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
I was merely coincidence. I'm glad I could have helped. The blight drove me here, I seek
The
aid.
least we can do is help you against the darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the blight.
I have your word, but there are so few mages left. What about the tower? Don't you have to stay here?
We will do what we can for now. But if the blight spreads, the tower itself will be lost. Stopping the blight is more important. You have my word. As first enchanter, the Circle will join the greywardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
Wynne, we need you here. The Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This man is brave and good, and capable of great things. If he will accept my help, I will help him accomplish his goals.
Be honored to have you join me, Wynne. Well, our little group could use all the help it can get. It's true. You can come with me if you really want to. I think we are needed here and you should stay. Don't think that tag along and nagging at me.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden. But know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
I'd say I'm going to take Wynn with me, but she's not going to be a member of my party at all. She's just going to join Zevran and that of the camp. Keep it cozy for me, I guess. Got the circle go to Redcliffe to save a possessed child, and then we can ask about Dagna as well. Dagna of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Orzammar? Indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
I don't think she minds, she just wants to learn though. Or she wants to study the theory of magic. She's aware of this, but her interest is not waning.
Fascinating. I suppose the circle should be flattered.
She's willing to give up casting clan for this. I think she's being silly myself. She wants to learn, that's a worthy goal. She dreamed about this all her life. Don't disappoint her.
I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
Thank you. I shall return to Mars with the news. She's going to be overjoyed.
If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
Perhaps, but it was her choice to make. You'll have an extra pair of hands to help rebuild. I think she'll be very interested in what happens.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
Okay, and then finally we can ask about the child in Redcliffe. So when we go, then we can sort of finish off the Redcliffe side of things, and then all we have to do is worry about the elves.
The child is possessed, but killing the demon would mean killing the... Unless you intend to enter the Fade. Yes, it can be done with a group of mages. I shall gather what mages I can, and we shall leave promptly. Her life is at stake.
Boom. Magic Sympathizer. Win approves by 7. Cullen, Templar, Knight Commander Greygor. You got anything?
My men have
to say?
scouted the tower. It's a mess, but the abominations are gone. You were very thorough. I'm impressed.
All is well, but I'm afraid I can't stay. Someone had to do it. I am quite impressive, yeah. The circle will be back to normal in no time.
And I am thankful you arrived when you did.
All is well, but I'm afraid I can't stay.
In no time? Doubtful. But it doesn't hurt to be optimistic sometimes. I shan't keep you then. Farewell.
Bugger off. Is that guy? Yeah, there he is.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Certainly do, I'll bet. Alright, well, some daggers here we can sell, so let's get rid of both of those. Another dagger. Templar's longsword. We don't need the longsword. Don't need the bow. Don't need the crossbow. Playing on magic staffs. Made leather armor. Let's get rid of all the Cinderfile bracelet. 10 fire resistance, 20% fire damage. She's got nature ones on at the moment. They're exactly the same. What's Win wearing then? Put the nature on Win. Yeah, Win's not wearing anything. So we put the nature on Win, the fire on Margaret. Adril's Blessing, 2 attributes, nature resistance, mana regeneration, stamina, physical resistance. I might buy that, because I've got like 400 gold. Plus 2 to all attributes, so... Have a silver ring, you can have that. You can have an ice brand. Documents. Engraved. Yeah, I need to go through all my stuff, so let's come back in a minute, I think. I'll go back to camp. Gives me a chance to sort out my party and everything. So what I'll do is I'll sort out all of my party. Clear out my inventory a little bit. There's a gift I want to give it quickly to Morgan because it's a plot gift. There's a thing here for Liliana as well, so we might as well give that to her. Here you go.
Oh, how dear of you.
He adores
Thank
me.
you so much.
And there's one for Sten as well. Here.
Unexpected. Thank you.
He is warm to me too. Some for Ogren. There he is.
That looks fine indeed.
He's warm to me as well. We got something for the dog, even though the dog is like 100%. He could have a bone. And then Morgan, sorry. Morgan, there you are. Have a black grimoire.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire? Ever since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
Okay. What do you hope to find within it? What, don't I even get a kiss? Are you planning to return it to your mother?
Secrets. My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Yay! Margaret approved by +8. So given her that, you kind of sort of open up her, like, character quest, for lack of a better way of putting it. It just basically means that, like, sort of like Alistair, where Alistair's asked us to find his sister, that's his companion, like, sort of side quest. After a little while, Morgan will come back to you and ask you to do something regarding her mother, which I won't spoil for the moment. And yeah, you could choose how to go about dealing with that. I think that's all the gifts that I had on me. Yes. So yeah, I'm just going to flick through all of my inventory and my companions, sort of deal with any levels up, sort of deal with any equipment, and then I'll hop back to the tower, pick up all of the items in there, and then I'll bring you back. So, see you in a bit. I'm in the process of sorting out my inventory and stuff like that, but one thing I wanted to mention is now that we've completed the Circle of Magi thing, there's now a mage in our camp, and what they want us to do is deposit all of our runes into this supply crate. So Obviously we don't have any on us because I threw the ones in there I had on me at the time, but I want to go back to Soldier's Peak because I deposited loads of runes into my stash box. So I want to go clear that out, and I want to, because I quite like the Plane Walker's outfit and the Knight Templar's outfit, but I think I want to put him on Alistair, but for the time being he doesn't quite have enough to wear the Knight Templar stuff, so I want to get him up a few more levels first before we can put them on. And I think I have enough now. I have 44 strength. See, I can do that now. So, but the Knight Templar is restricted to humans, and I got like loads of stash of armor. I want to get out my box and try on to see which one I like best. So we've got to go to Soldier's Peak to get it all out. I've also got a massive stash of runes in there, and I think a few more stones in that I could deposit. So we'll take Alistair, Morgan, and Liliana. Go to Soldier's Peak. Oh, we're going to see what Logain's been up to.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Anora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now.
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own. I will lead it through this, Anora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Lying bastard. Well, I suppose in a way it was, but still, he didn't help. It's good to see all of his followers are losing their faith slowly, though. Yeah, if we click on the box here, as you can see, we've got all of this armor now. So we've got some Blood Dragon armor that we can now wear. We've got Paragon armor that we can almost wear, but not quite. We've got the boots of the Legion, and we've got the Commander's boots and stuff like that. So I'm going to go through all of this. All of these runes I'm going to take back to camp with me as well, because, you know, we can deposit them all in the box. It means our mages are stronger when it comes to the final showdown. A couple of gifts here I can take back with me as well. So one's for Wynne, Alistair. Stones here I could deposit as well. And then we'll see which is the best things to equip on Shale. And then I could throw all these in there. So I'll do all of that, and then I'll bring you back when I'm on my way back to camp. Got all my stuff sorted, so back to camp.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
Yeah, let's go for it. What did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yet you still look a bit disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
Vial of Immortality. Should prove useful, no? Let me guess, she just drinks blood and eats children.
That is closer to the truth than you might think. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
Well, interesting. Are you certain? So Flemeth, is she immortal or not? I'm not sure what you mean. Why would you risk sending you with me? That's a good question. So what do you intend to do about it? And I had no idea. Wait, why would she risk sending you with me if she plans to absorb you?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
So if you died, she would have another daughter?
Not by any natural means. Perhaps I should take this as a vote of confidence from her on my capabilities. Or perhaps she simply wished me gone from the Korkari wilds so she could prepare her ritual in peace. A disturbing thought.
So is she immortal or no?
Whatever spark of the demon that made her what she is remains within her, keeps her from dying of old age, but her body deteriorates. Eventually, she would be so wizened as to be senseless and immobile. So, she must seek a new body, a fresh body, and start the cycle anew.
Can this be anyone, or must it be her daughter?
I am uncertain. According to her writings, certain hosts are better than others. The more a host is prepared, the quicker the transition will be. I am sorry. This simply takes me by surprise. I would have thought I would have had some inkling, some notion.
No one thinks the worst of their own mother. Would feel the same. One of you and Flemeth was hardly friendly. You really had no idea.
Flemeth is capable of many things. I was a fool not to suspect her capable of using me for her own self-preservation.
So what do you intend to do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Perhaps you should have talked about it first. Kill Flemeth, isn't that a little extreme? Would you need my help? Can you not wait until another time? Get it? I'm not going to have to kill your mother. Talk to her first.
What would that do? At best, I would receive pointless reassurances. At worst, Flemeth would imprison me once she became aware I know what I do. I know my mother well enough to be confident she would show no mercy when it came to her own survival. I must do the same.
Kill Flemeth, isn't that a little extreme?
It may seem so. If you think of Flemeth as a mother, think of her instead as an ancient abomination that intends to use her own flesh and blood to extend her life beyond all natural limits. She did not wish anyone to get a hold of this information, least of all me. Now I have. If I do not act on what I know, then more the fool am I.
Having played the later games like I have, I actually know what Flemeth really is. I'm pretty sure anybody watching this will do as well. He's not an abomination, that's for sure. Why do you need my help? Can this not wait? Forget it. Very well. Just tell me what needs to be done. Why do you need my help?
Because if she is slain while I am near, I am not certain that she will not simply be able to take possession of me right there. So obviously I cannot be the one to do it.
Alright, fine, I'll have to kill your mum.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Korkari wilds without me. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Do I have a time limit, or can I do it whenever I want?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
Kill Flemeth, a witch of the wild.
She would like everyone to think she is invincible, but I highly doubt that is the case. And besides that, you are not truly killing her.
Alright, let's do it.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Oh great, now I gotta go kill Flemeth, and I've got to deal with it. One of my most powerful team members. Yeah, just gonna sell off the useless kit, check with Shale, which is the best stuff to use. Hand in all these runes that I've picked up, and then I'm off back to the Mage's Circle to open up all their chests and possibly do the like the hidden puzzle things they had going on there, because they're quite interesting. So I'll bring you back when I'm at the Mage's Circle. So, that's going to do it for this episode. I just want to take a quick second to say a massive thank you for those of you who are watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please consider smashing that like button or dropping a sub. You don't have to, of course, it's entirely up to you, but it is free and it just helps my channel grow a little bit more. Most of all, though, I just want to say again a massive thank you for those of you who are watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.